is not backing down from anything. That's truly what you want. That's a good thing. Hey! But he's got to know when he's crossed the line. With the service dogs, it's important that he has that boldness. Because if he's not bold enough, he's going to back off. When you try to train them at too young an age, they become obedient. This is it's so difficult because you're playing this balance game where you want him to be bold and in charge, but on the other hand, you want him respectful. I told you the last time you were here, he was going to start to get pushy, and he started to blow me off last time you were here. It's perfect time. Hey, Kaiser, come here. Come here. Wait. Good. Now, when kids become about 16, 17, 18, they are not fit for human consumption. Hey, they are absolutely defiant. That's when they're starting to prepare for adulthood. They become very challenging, and the more challenging they are, the more they're able to go out into the world and accomplish. Now, the more capable they are, the more successful they can be, but the more difficult they are to teach them to be compliant. He wants to run his own company. He doesn't want to work for me. He wants to go do things that are just wonderful things. Good boy, Kaiser. Deep down inside, he's still that nice kid. But now he's testing the world. I do it different than a lot of other people in that I want him to reach this point. I don't want to keep him under the radar. That's much of what, some of the veterans have done with their dog. They keep them under the radar rather than letting them learn. They keep them down. And it's okay because it's the relationship they have. But you need a dog that if you fall down, he's confident enough in himself, he can make the decision what to do. Okay? Good boy. Nothing wrong with this dog. But at this point, I haven't done a lot of heavy corrections with him at all. He and I just work together. He's now no longer that little kid. He's fairly well educated. Now he wants to go out and he wants to test my abilities because in a wolf pack, he would be prepared to take over. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now he's been taught on the cue collar, and he does very well. He's very good on the lead. He's very good for so many things. Off lead, he's working on his own. His work ethics need a little improvement. Good. Wait. Now, I've been really kind to him. I've been really fun with him. He hasn't had a lot of rough handling. I bring him in for short pieces into the classes, and he's fine. Thank you, Jack. On the other hand, there comes a point where he doesn't have a choice. You're in the Army now. He doesn't realize what that means. Hi. Easy. Good, easy. Easy. Good. Hey, you are fine. Get back here. You need that half hitch around that dog's middle, and you need not such a tight lead on that. Good. Now, this is what I'm talking about. He's got to listen to me rather than go forward. He's hit that age. I'll protect you. You don't need to. I got this. But I like to protect you. Good boy. We need him to take this a little more serious, which means the correction needs to make it, we need to make a correction now he doesn't want another one of. Now the problem when you came in, Brian, is you've already got one of the biggest corrections you can put on that dog, and he's tightening the lead and pulling. It's become a crutch. You got to back up. Hey! Oh, he can't hear, so I don't know why I'm saying anything. Good. Have you ever worked for somebody where you kind of took them for granted a little bit, and they're really nice people, and you start pushing, you start just not quite working where you should be, and all of a sudden they surprise you and correct you in a way that, whoa, you didn't realize they were that serious. That's where Kaiser needs to go. He is way too impressed with himself. He likes me. He works for me, but we've been kind of, you know, the little kid growing up, and he follows me around. He wants to help me, but he doesn't want to work for me. That's a hard transition to make. All of a sudden, I have to step up because he's pushing. If I keep doing what I've been doing, that's what's caused him to push. I want him to have the ability to push. If that dog was really wanting to, you know, was loose and wanted to hurt me, Kaiser was right. His instincts are right. Now, you want this dog around the house making good decisions. He has to believe that if he doesn't do it correctly, there's a whole new level of relationship that could happen. Before you get him, you won't see it. But right now, it's an important thing that I don't beat him down, because if you beat somebody down, and I don't mean beat, but if you take somebody down too far, they never come back to challenge you again. We don't want that. We want a dog that is respectfully disobedient. So if it barks and you say, that's enough, and the dog barks again, you get up out of your chair and you go to the door and check to see if the house is on fire or there's somebody actually out there. Because he's not going to lie. So he can't be afraid to have a little bit of a challenge. That's the danger in that dog. He's not afraid with a little challenge, because with that tight lead, he doesn't even have to pay attention to you. He's working the system that way. So just be kind of aware of that. Now, what would that whole thing require? What would it require to get him to kind of change his mind? Pardon? A little bit of a threat hanging over him. Oh, I'm not going to walk around threatening this dog. He has it inside of him, but he knows that he doesn't. He has to understand what happens if. So is his challenges get bigger, the corrections need to match that challenge. This is that delicate balance of not taking away his essence of being this wonderful watchdog. You look at that dog, he's gorgeous. And what we like about him is that attitude. But the best things about a dog and us are also the worst things about us. It requires that he gets a correction he doesn't want another one of. So if I say that's enough, Hamlet got that. Easy. Now, it's easier, easy babe, good boy. It's easier to do this with a dog that you haven't raised. Because it's just like raising a child. You would correct other people harder than you would correct your child. And truthfully, when you correct the other person, it's effective. So when you give a person a pass or a dog a pass on something that absolutely is correct, you're making a mistake. Don't you dare. When you have pity for a dog because he's deaf and you give him a pass, he's got to have an element of fear, and that's what makes respect. So you're absolutely right. He has to be afraid to cross that line. So he can work up to that line, but don't step across it. Hi, you. Now, this dog and I are kind of partners. We work together very well, but he's starting to want to step up. This would be the age, he's almost 9 months old, and this would be the age, 17, 18, when young people go into the service. They aren't afraid of anything. They're ready to take on the world. That's him. This is the age where they're not afraid to challenge anybody. They think they know a lot more than they do. And if somebody doesn't take them down, they grow up rising to the top of whatever heap they're in. Kaiser needs to understand there is a limit. Don't you, Kaiser? Good boy. Look at how cute you are. Now, nothing I'm doing is foreign to him. He's just never seen me take it to the level I'm going to take it to. I'm going to set him up to make a challenge, and he's going to get a correction he does not want another one of. Oh, you mean I can't go any further than that? Yeah, that would be right. Good boy. Come on. So we can't prevent them from challenging. We've got to allow it. Wait. Hey, you. Wait. Good. All the nice stuff is done. It's time for him to start learning a career. It's time for him to start stepping up. He's had a wonderful childhood. He's had a lot of privilege. He's done a lot of things. Guess what? Time to get a job. Good boy. Now, the correction that I'm talking about is determined by the dog. Hi, you. Good. I'm going to give him a lot of yoo-hoo. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to stay with me. Huh, surprise, surprise. Good choice. He knows this stuff. That one correction may be all he needs. Good. Now, the other thing that he has been pushing. Every time you've been here, I've pushed him. All right. He doesn't like... Oh, you're going to sit today? What a good dog. Now, when we have them sit and lie down, down, down. Yes, I mean you, down. See? When you put somebody down, it is lowering them. He does not want to be low. Down. Down. Good dog. But you've never treated me that way before? No, we haven't needed to. Good down. Good. Come on. Sit. Thank you. We're working now. I don't fight with them when they're babies. I teach them what the words are. He learned it the first day you brought him when he was 12 weeks old. We set him on the table. We had sit, down. He's done that many times. He's hit this age, though. He wants to know exactly how much in charge you are with each and everything. That's why this is a dangerous time for you to work him. It's good for you to see it, But it's not a good time for you to work him because you don't have the physical ability to really do it. Now, this is not a Shih Tzu. The Shih Tzus need the same thing, but obviously it's not done the same way. They're not big dogs that are bred to stand in a doorway and tell a human being they are not to come through it. Now, they bark at them. Good. With me. So when they're working, it's not silly. It's not play. This is work. And get up here. Get up here. No. I said we're working. Good boy. With me. Wait. Sit. Sit. Thank you. Rottweilers see no sense in sitting down. They can't do their job if they're relaxed. Stand down. In the service, this would be, you're no longer on duty, you're just at ease. Good. I know, it's terrible. I don't even care which side he's on. Because there will be times, if you have a cane in this hand, you can't walk him here. He's got to be able to walk on either side. Good boy. With me. Sit. Thank you. You never made me do that before either. Oh well. Good boy. So your attitude has to change. Because now he's working. It's no longer this fun, happy stuff. It's work. With me? Nice. See how he drops behind me now? That's respect. He's letting me lead. Up until now, he's wanted to be kind of a little bit ahead of me. He'll get over that. Good boy. Good boy.
He's not patrolling.
No, he's off duty. I said, you step back, you're my backup. It is not up to you where we go, and that's what that dog needs. You're kind of letting that dog be the leader, and you're keeping a tight lead on him so he doesn't have to do anything but lead and you follow. You are backing him up. Good. So when we begin, and this is the first time I've done this, which is really cool. Hi, you. Oh, you still love me, and I know it. But that's how sensitive he really is. He never knew there was correction, really, because nothing's really been ugly. We're good. That was one correction, by the way. Now, we can't leave him feeling bad. We're not going to apologize. But we can't leave him feeling bad. Good boy. Look at how cute you are. I know, it's terrible. I'm going to hook the pinch onto the center line. This is no longer multiple choice or if you feel like it. We back him up to something he knows. And he knows all this stuff. He just never had to do it at this level before. Easy, babe. Come on. Wait. Oh, what an excellent wait. He's got to put on the brakes when I say wait. Wait. Good wait. Oh, stop. Silly dog. Whoop, I guess you weren't tangled with that one. Good boy. The more you fumble with him, the more steady they are when you go to work them. I need to be able to untangle his feet, and I need to be able to move him around. I need to be able to push him and, pull on him and all that stuff. So he can't be, well, we're going to go over here. And no, we're not going to nicely do it. We're going to condition him to put up with it, whatever we do. Good boy. Kaiser, come on. Easy. Wait. Nice. Hi there. Good to see you. Good wait. Not to see everybody. Up until now, he's gone up and saw lots of people. Not now. We're working. Come on, babe. Wait. Very nice. Hi there.
Hello.
Now that pinch collar, because I gave him correction, a good correction, it's not even tight, but he knows it's there. That means power steering. That means I have no pulling to do. Good wait. Now it takes 3 successful repetitions before it's no longer a foreign thing. So I just hit him with a whole new concept. Good wait. Come on, babe. Easy. Good. Because he's got to have verbal control. He can't. No, I didn't say stop. I said easy. Good, easy. Come on. No, come on. Come on. Good boy. Easy. I know. Come on. Easy. Good. Got to work him through any questions. Good boy. Come on. Wait. Kaiser, sit. 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 Yes, you can. Good boy. His eyes are starting to soften. He's not worried anymore. He's breathing again. Good boy. Wasn't that how it was in the service, Kathy? Oh, yeah. The first day or so was pretty scary, wasn't it?
First week, yeah.
First week. Good boy. So when we train the service dogs, we have to have levels. We start out raising them to be good companions. Then we make them sensitive to the people, and however sensitive we need him. He's very polite to you. He's always been, he's been made to be polite. But then we need to help him understand that when we do our job, we do it with confidence. He's starting to lighten up. He's doing it with confidence, but he's going to do it, and there's no question about it. When we're on a lead, buddy, we're not messing around. You can't afford to take him into an office. You take Fargo everywhere. You can't afford to have Fargo pulling you all over and playing games. He doesn't do it. Wait. Kiowa, she goes in there and she lays under your desk and doesn't say a word. That's the way it needs to be. So to take a service dog out and let it play is totally wrong. Easy. Good boy. Now he's still wearing his necklace, but he doesn't need it. Good.